Buns Bundy says Freddie Gibbs' catalog is greater than Pusha T's catalog. All right. Well, since we talking about catalogs, Coop and I we did on our Monday Patreon. He had Eric B and Rakim. I had Public Enemy. And before people start naming the saga continues and stuff like that, Coop had to stick with just Eric B and Rakim songs as a group.
Yes.
And from what I see, I think we still ended up with a tie. I'm getting some paper so I can go ahead and, make sure I tally this stuff right. I think we were at a tie, but let me go to round one, right? Round one, we started off with, you had I Know You Got Soul, because Coop started out because he won the previous week with Raekwon. I answered that with Public Enemy's Black Steel and the Hour of Chaos. I Know You Got Soul is winning over that 69% to 30%. Well, let's just round it up, 70 to 30. Surprised by that. I was surprised by that. I thought I had one with that. I really did. I thought I had one with Black
No,
Steel.
I was a
and
little
Hour of
worried when you
Chaos.
played that record. I was like, this mother beep 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 beep.
Yeah, I thought I had one with that, but the people they picked. I Know You Got Soul.
I know you got Soul special record.
It is a special record. And then you came with Don't Sweat the Technique, and I
Sure
had
did.
Night of the Living Basshead. So Eric B and Rakim up 2-0. And then you came with Move the Crowd. Then I came with Don't Believe the Hype. PE won that one 83% to like 17%. That one's, yeah. And then the next one, you played No Omega. I came with Brothers Gonna Work It Out. That was a blowout. 10-0.
Oh, I didn't get one vote.
Nah.
Damn.
So now we at 2-2, right? And so then you played Mahogany. I didn't really know what to play for Mahogany. You kind of
I know that was
off
my
with
switch
that.
up record. That's where I knew I had to play Mahogany on my side, and I knew I had to sneak it in. And something told me that if I played it on my second go round, the pace was going to be too heavy for me to sneak it in. And I was like, no, I need to end this round with Mahogany because it's
Yeah,
one of
I'm
his
like,
best songs. It just doesn't fit anywhere unless I sneak you with it.
and I was thinking, well, maybe I can beat it with by the time I get to Arizona, but I didn't. So Mahogany won that one, 67% to 33%. So we had 3-2, and then it was my turn to go. I played my Uzi Weighs a ton, and then you played my Melody. My Melody won that. Then I played Bring the Noise. You played Follow the Leader. I'm getting some heavy ones out of you here.
No, can I tell you what?
Yeah.
That's when it's like I started realizing who I was dealing with. When you played my Uzi Made a Ton, and I played my Melody, and then you played Bring the Noise right after, I was like, no, 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 no. I was like, no. I was like, this nigga is not about to steamroll me on his run. Because that's what I felt like. And because I told you, my main regret and where I felt like I probably lost this, or potentially could have lost it because of where we sit right now, is because I played Follow the Leader right here. Because I was emotional. I was like, no, I was like, I'm not going to let him do that.
Bring the Noise is
like,
heavy, too. Like, that
yeah,
breakdown.
because for me, Follow the Leader is a top 5 Rakim song, in my opinion. Not Let the Rhythm Hit Him. Like, that's not a top 5 Rakim song, but Follow the Leader is, yeah.
All right, and then I played Public Enemy #1. You played As the Rhyme Goes On. Public Enemy #1 got that. Then I played Prophets of Rage, and I got I Ain't No Joke out of that. So I Ain't No Joke won that one. Prophets of Rage is hard.
That's why I played I Ain't No Joke.
So then I played 911 as a joke, and then you played Ghetto. 911 as a joke won that. Musical Massacre, you played that, and then I played You're Gonna Get Yours. Public Enemy won that one. What You're Gonna Get Yours. Lyrics of Fury is what you played, and then I played Shut 'Em Down. Lyrics of Fury won, but I personally wish I would have played the Shut 'Em Down remix instead of the regular one.
Do you think you would have won?
I don't think I would have won,
Okay.
but I would have felt better.
You would have showed better, but would have been a better showing.
I think that's the only misstep I feel like I made. Just being modest here. But
What did you lose by? What did you lose by on that one?
12-1. So it was 92.
Oh, no. So you got your ass whooped. That's
Yeah.
why you was mad about
Yeah.
how it went. Okay. Because
Yeah,
I
I
never
just
counted
wish I
up. Because
could have
you
given him.
said that a few times to me. I'm like, Mike, did I whoop your ass with that record or something?
Yeah.
It's like apparently.
No,
I
it
did.
wasn't even close.
Lyrics of Fury, Mike.
Yeah.
Shut 'Em Down remix wasn't about to get nothing but like one. It would have been like 9-3, Mike.
Then you played Set 'Em Straight, and I played She Watched Channel Zero. That was a blowout. You didn't even
Yeah,
get a vote for that one. So
yeah.
now we're at 6-7. Then you played Casualties of War, and I played Louder Than a Bomb.
Hold on.
PE won that. So we're at 7-7 right now.
Hold on. I'm listening. I'm writing all the songs down in order so I do the playlist
Okay,
right
cool.
while we're actually here. Casualties of War. What you play? Bomb? What?
I played Louder Than a Bomb.
Yeah, you did play that. I remember that. I didn't
That
appreciate
shit crazy. It's
Yeah, I didn't
yours.
appreciate that at all.
Yeah.
Like, no, because I knew I was getting blown out the water when you played it.
Then you played the R, and then I played Terminator X on the Edge of Panic. Jeez.
I didn't win nothing on that one, did I?
Nah, you got one vote, 1-11. Then I played Burn Hollywood Burn. You played Know the Ledge. Lord.
Yeah.
Know the Ledge got that one.
Yeah.
Can't Trust It. And then you play Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em. Again, this is me being biased. I'm surprised that Can't Trust It lost, but Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em got that one. Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em was a tough record. But I had Can't Trust This as a high-level PE record.
No,
and then
no.
Rebel Without a Pause against Microphone Fiend. Rebel Without a Pause won that. Then Welcome to the Terror Dome and Paid in Full. Paid in Full won that. I understand it. Paid in Full is legendary, but me personally, it's another one I think that Welcome to the Terror Dome's a better song, but I think that Paid in Full does deserve to win that.
Mike, outside of Lottie Dottie, Paid in Full is the most sampled song in rap history. And definitely bar-wise.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like, without question, unequivocally, like, most quoted. And that's what I'm telling you, Mike. It might be quoted more than Lottie Dottie, maybe just not sampled as much.
Right. And for the last round, I played Fight the Power, and Coop played Eric B. as President. So that ended us up at 10-10.
Yep, we have a tie.
We have a tie. Man, I couldn't make any mistakes there. I don't feel like I made any mistakes. I wanted to go a 21st round to kind of break the tie, but Coop was the winner. He decided not to do that. So
no, I was going to lose, Mike. I knew what I had left. I was like, no. We're not going to put the ball back in Mike's court because the tie keeps it in my court for another round.
Jay Show over the Super Chat says, PE is the greatest speaker hip-hop group ever. Oh, yeah, man. Them shits was coming through the speakers. Crazy. Like I said, songs like Not Louder Than a Bomb did it too. Prophets of Rage. What's the song I was thinking about that made you play something big? It was, which one am I thinking about? Not Move the Crowd. No. Where we at? Bring the Noise. That shit comes through.
All this shit comes through. Like, you was playing stuff. I told you when you played. Hold on, what was it? I'm gonna tell you exactly when I got upset. It's when. That's right. It's when you played. Yeah, when you played Bring the Noise, I was like, I've had enough of Mike already. Because by now you've already played Black Steel, Night of the Living Bassheads, Don't Believe the Hype. Like, my Uzi weighs a ton. By the time you played, like, Bring the Noise, I'm like, no, Mike, we about to hit you.
Well, this is the thing, and we were talking about this offline. I literally played 9 records off of It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back.
You did.
And the fact that album is that strong, where you can play 9 songs from one album to contend with another group as big as Eric B. and Rakim is fucking amazing. And on your end, when you played The Rhyme Goes On, I'm like, well, shit, every single song from Paid in Full is getting played.
Every rap song,
all seven of those rap songs that's on Paid in Full got played. And it made me think, how many albums can we actually say that for? Because if we make that the standard of the greatest hip hop albums of all time, the list gets shorter.
So, Mike, I'm gonna list some albums for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because here's the thing: is like, I think not all albums are created differently. Because that's like I was telling you. Well, most of your greatest albums of all time, they have some sort of collaborative effort to them. It seems like, It's not really like a solo mission. It's like, no, on almost none of these albums is there like one MC and one producer doing anything. And so Paid in Full and The Greatest Adventures of Slick Rick would be the outliers. But Mike, Illmatic has obviously the producer set that it has, and it has AZ. And even though, it's like you don't know who AZ is, I think we all heard AZ the first time. It's like, oh, that guy's all time great.
Well, yeah, that was a historic feature.
The historic moment. It's one of those breathtaking rap moments. It might be the best, like, unheard of rap introduction ever from somebody who you don't know.
I would say that or Snoop Dogg on Deep Cover or something.
Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah. But,
Mike,
we're talking about Snoop Dogg.
I mean, the Purple Tape, Mike, and Enter the Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Those are collaborative efforts. Mike, Doggy Style, and The Chronic. It Takes a Nation of Millions.
Yeah.
Death Certificate. Get Rich or Die Trying. Supreme Clientele. Liquid Swords. Moment of Truth. Criminal Minded. Straight Outta Compton. Soul Food. Good Kid, Mad City. College Dropout. Life After Death. Ready to Die. The Infamous. The Low End Theory. It's Dark and Hell is Hot. It's hard to make Mike. It's hard to make a great rap album, like, without a lot of hands in the kitchen. It is. And so part of what makes Paid in Full so special, in my opinion, is because it's really just Eric B. and Rakim.
Right.
And I think it's the only album in that upper echelon that you can say that about. And so and this is, I think, why Nas and Rakim are so important. If you look at all the great rap albums and all the great rap moments that come from those albums, Illmatic and Paid in Full feel the most isolated of all the works. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really feel solo on there. Right. Of all the revered works, it feels like it has the least amount of help on all sides. It feels like the artist really does have the reins, and that is probably why we hold them so high as lyricists too, is because, well, they took the stage with about as minimal help as you'll find on a classic album. It's like, well, there ain't no niggas around. Like, how about this? It's like somebody was showing me something about how, like, when Nas recorded New York State of Mind and Memory Lane and Represent, the Primo tracks, like, he literally had the niggas walk into the booth with him, and it's like, well, yeah, it's like, but none of those dudes can rap, though. You know what I'm saying? So having them in the room is different than Dr. Dre having Daz and Corrupt and Snoop and Nate Dogg and Lady of Rage and RBX. And the DOC,
you know what? That's why
that's
Dr.
different.
Dre's product turns out so great, because it is a collective. And I was just listening to the NWA Posse album because it just, celebrated the anniversary too. And I was listening to 8 Ball, the first one. And the combination of Easy rapping, Cube writing, and Dre on the beat.
Beautiful.
And I don't even want to, I don't want to not consider Yellow and his scratches that he did on there. But when you think about that trio, that might be the best trio ever in hip hop. Like, when you talk about Easy, Cube, and Dre, that shit is crazy. When you think about it, you think about how young they were, how early they were in their careers. They were making magic out the gate.
No, I'm with you on that. Mike, I want to take a step back. I want to throw The Greatest Adventures of Slick Rick in that Illmatic and Paid in Full pot.
Okay.
But the rest of them just have way more help than those albums do, and so it lets you know, like, kind of like who holds up well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ready to Die is close to being on that level to me too, because he's only got a Method Man verse, and it's really mostly just Chucky Thompson, Easy Mo Bee, and Preem. So if you want to put Ready to Die in that, I'm with that too. Like, so Illmatic, Ready to Die, Paid in Full, Greatest Adventures of Slick Rick, that's about as minimal as help as you'll find on a classic rap album. The rest of these albums are collaborative efforts. Like, Mike, as much as I love The Moment of Truth, somebody pointed out in the chat, it's like, oh, well, no, you got The Militia, you got Betrayal with Scarface, you got Make 'Em Pay with Crumb Snatcher, you got Royalty with Casey and JoJo, you got Above the Clouds with Deck. No, there's help on there, and it's viable help that you remember.
You know what I was going to say, man, and to trim the fat a little bit, when it comes to Ready to Die, you're doing the Biggie verses, you got 20 joints. How many songs from Ready to Die are you going to really be able to play?
Really? Like me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to try to punish you, so I'm going to play Machine Gun Funk and, like, Give Me the Loot and Everyday Struggle. That's like, Like, I'm not gonna play like all that smash Biggie stuff. Like, I'm gonna beat you up with Biggie too. Like, I already know I got you on the hits. Like, I'm gonna beat you up. And like, so Ready to Die getting played, Unbelievable in the Water getting played, and Everyday Struggle are getting played. Like, definitely. Those three records, definitely. Everyday Struggle, Unbelievable in the Water getting played.
So
Warnings getting played.
you're gonna go more of an underground route. Okay, I could see that.
Yeah. I might play Gimme the Loot just like if you play something hard, Mike, I'm gonna play Gimme the Loot and Who Shot You? Give me the baby rings and a #1 mom pendant. Right. Like, come play some hard shit. I
Not
wish
no
you
One More
would.
Chance remix.
No. That's what I'm saying, Mike. I'm already gonna do that. That's what I'm saying. It's like I got those. I got about 5 of those in the cut. It's like the rest of them just gonna bully you though, because he's got that type of stuff. It's like, no, I'm gonna play my downfall, and you're nobody till somebody kills you, and niggas bleed. Like, I'm gonna beat you up with
Well,
Big.
that's life after death. I'm just saying, like, from one
Yeah, no,
album.
that stuff. Like I said, unbelievable everyday struggle in the what would be definites for me.
Okay,
Those three are definites. That's three definites. Warning too. I'm playing Warning too,
of
Mike.
course.
4. So it's 4 definites. Like Machine Gun Funk and Give Me the Loot are kind of like those outliers. Like, do I need to bust your ass right quick? I will. I'll just
Does
sit
Ready
those
to
over there
Die?
if I need to.
Does Ready
Huh?
to Die have 9 records that you would play in the verses? Because I think we already covered even offline that on Illmatic, I would say 8 out of the 9 songs could definitely be played in the Nas verses,
I
and
mean,
nobody would be like, "Yo, you shouldn't have played that." You know what I mean?
see, that's what I'm saying. When I'm saying I got the radio friendly joints, it's like, well, I got Big Papa and Juicy in my. So you know what I mean. So I got Warning.
Mm-hmm.
I got Unbelievable. I got the what? I got Everyday Struggle. So we're 6 deep. If you like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Give Me the Loot, Machine Gun Funk, the actual song Ready to Die. I told you, Mike, the actual song Ready to Die is some. As I grabbed the tech,
I don't think you play that in a matchup, though. You know what I'm saying? But I guess you could.
play anything. It depends on who you got. That's what I'm saying. I can
Yeah.
bully you around with Biggie with the hardcore gangster shit, Mike. That's what I'm saying. Like, it depends on who I'm playing. It's like, how about this, Mike? It's like, oh no. I'd do that if it was Jay, because it's like, oh no. I know Biggie got you on the singles. It's like, play your B sides. Let's find out. Right.
That would be
Right.
interesting. Mad Max with the
Right.
super chat
I
says,
might play more radio friendly records if he was against Nas, because I'm like, oh well, he's got more radio friendly stuff than Nas. I'm gonna force his hand this way.
"You want to
But
do a
if it's
Jay? You want
against
to do a
Jay,
Jay and Biggie one, and you get Biggie and I get Jay? That's not fair."
it's not fair to you. I'm taking Big.
Nah. I got the longevity on my side.
It
Mad Max
doesn't
with the
matter,
super
Mike.
chat.
Mike,
Mad
how
Max.
about this? I don't even.
Oh, let me go to the super chats. I'll let you respond. Mad
I'll do
Max
that.
says, "Why y'all surprised that Nas and Jay do petty stuff to each other? Nas really doesn't do that to Jay." He says they play nice with each other, but they each other's top opponent. That's MJ versus Zeke beef. Never gonna end. Shout out to Zeke and MJ.
Bro, Mike, I want to get back to this whole Biggie versus Jay thing. Like, you think because Jay's been around?
I got a lot more to choose from.
Oh, that doesn't matter, Mike.
I don't know, bro. Michael Williams with the super chat says, "Why isn't MATW held as high in regard as Illmatic, Ready to Die, 36 Chambers, Reasonable Doubt, etc.? It beats all those albums in terms of versatility, content, emotional depth. Plus, it has Dear Mama. You think the Me Against the World's better than Illmatic, Reasonable Doubt, 36 Chambers, Ready to Die? I don't, but I do think that its top moments beat the top moments of some of the other albums. I don't think it's better end to end, in my opinion.
I think he's forged a very valid and fascinating question that makes me want to listen to Me Against the World next to those albums, though. It's not better than Illmatic, and I don't think that it's better than Reasonable Doubt or Ready to Die per se. But maybe it's closer than it gets mentioned. And maybe what he's trying to say is that it deserves to be mentioned in the same breath of and doesn't often. Yeah. And I'm guilty of that as well. So it's like, maybe we need to revisit that and really like break down it. Because I told you, it's like, well, some of his best stuff is on there. Temptations, So Many Tears, Dear Mama, If I Die Tonight. Yeah.
Great records. Jay Short says, first PE album and Don't Sweat the Technique are underrated. I love the first PE album. I wanted to play more from that album, but you know,
I
it's
want to
Rakim.
get back to this whole Biggie and Jay thing. So,
Hold on, let me get to this last super chat and we'll do that. JY says, amazing verses on Monday. I have it 11-9 Coop's way. Just tuned in. I wanted to say congrats on the repost and the listening party stream by Mass Appeal. Appreciate the love. Appreciate that. It's going to be a good time. But yeah, you want to get back to this. Born King says something. Radio and Bigger and Deffer.
LL.
Yes, sir. Oh, it's another one that I skipped. I want to make sure we get all these super chats. We got a busy show today. 36 Chambers says, is the premiere in Dilla still a thing? Yeah, but I think we kind of pushed it back for Eric Sermon and Pete Rock, right?
Right. But this whole Biggie J thing you just said, so you feel...
Jay Short said Nas versus Biggie. Nah, give me Big.
Nope.
I mean, give me Jay.
Nope. You think?
I'll take Jay.
You think you can take Big down with Jay?
I'm willing to try. I think I can. I think I can. I got a lot to choose from. The man's got an incredible catalog.
Game on.
I'm down to do it.
I'm down to do it. I'm taking Big. Like,
you taking Big? Okay.
Oh yeah, easy. I already know what I want to do, Mike. I already know what I want to do.
I already know what I want to do too.
Oh, how about this? No Biggie and Jay-Z records.
We can do that. Yeah, I don't need those records. You need those records more than I do.
Why? When that's not his best stuff.
I probably wasn't even gonna play Brooklyn's Finest. Like,
you're gonna need something, Mike.
People say I'm bugging. All right, y'all tripping,
Mike. As I grab the tech, put it to your dome piece.
Man, actually, super chat says
off release. Put it to your dome, Holmes. I want to see cabbage. Biggie Smalls the savage, doing your brain cells much damage. Teflon is the material for the Imperial. Yeah, Mike, it's about to get dark and hell is hot up in here, Mike.
Man, actually, the super chat says Me Against the World from how it starts. It starts better than Illmatic. And then it drags on at the end. So it's not Illmatic, but it's better than Ready to Die.
We'll see.
We're going to see. All right. Well, yeah. I'm down to do... I got Jay. I'm
live to bet for stop live this one.
I got to be real strategic with this. Yeah. Dumb It Down says, longer career. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, so you ready to get up out of here, man?
I think we got everything covered. I mean, I think we kind of got everything covered.
I'll put the sound, the station head up again. Go out there, check it out. Download Station Head. Go to A2HH Live.
Go to our Spotify page. It's already been verified. You know what I'm saying? Pull up some playlists. I'm about to start working on some playlists to help with the streams. And you know what, maybe, Mike, this is what I mean too, is that like, well, you know, maybe when some of our, and this is what LL was really talking about paying homage to our elders and like really treating them with the respect that they deserve. It's like, no. When these guys are rolling out albums, it's like, well, let's start giving them this type of treatment and help if they actually want it from us. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'll put up playlists about whoever. That's what I'm saying. This isn't a Nas thing. It's like next time T.I. is dropping a project like Mike Lear in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like how they used to do
when, you know what I'm saying?
It's like how they used to do on Rap City when somebody's coming out with an album. They bring them on, they talk, they spit their bars, and you know everybody was aware of the release. That's what we're losing right now in music, where people really aren't aware of the releases and people aren't making listening events a thing. And I think that's dope that Station Head does that. And yeah, we're about to take advantage of this and have a good time with it. Mad Max with a super chat before we get out of here says the whole Pac arrest record in the intro on CNN being said then and the song after is a perfect sequence. Really felt like him against the world. True. Jay Short says, hey, Poppy and Sunshine ain't taking down Big Mike. Yeah. I probably ain't
Mike
gonna
play those records. If he does, he's in a lot of trouble. I mean, Mike, you just
got
have
a lot
to
to choose from.
Like this is what I mean. and I feel like you did put yourself in a very, very bad place, Mike, because here's what I'm going to submit to you, is that Jay's strengths truly are his B-sides, Mike, but there's two guys that do better B-sides. And one of them's dropping on Friday, and the other one, Picture, is on my wall. And we know he's a better hit maker. That's what I mean. It's like, no, everything Jay does, Big does, except for Big does it better. Like B-side and A-side. Like he's the better A-side and B-side artist. Like as much as I love Jay, like Mike, as much as I love Imaginary Player and Streets is Watching, that's not who shot you or give me the loot. Don't have that fucked up.
Okay.
That's not the same thing.
Okay.
It's not who shot you. Oh, it's not who shot you. Oh, it's
Frank
not
Wizzle says, "Don't play, Mike. Frank White numero uno." LP with the super chat says, "I don't care what they say. Everybody wants to love."
Everybody, Mike, why we play this game? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about you, and you and I talk about this. We're both MCs before, Mike. Like, don't tell me that you don't want to coordinate hip hop to be number one. Like, I wouldn't believe you if you told me that. It's like, oh, you don't want us to be number one, nigga? Oh, you just cool with us just kind of being here?
No.
You feel me? It's like, I wouldn't believe you. But Mike, also too, I would never want to hear that shit either. And it's like, so all this whole you know, like I told the plug, Mike, I mean, this is real shit. I was like, niggas think like Nas be like smoking a blunt, sitting under a tree, like philosophizing about like, it's like, no, nigga, no.
Everybody
like,
wants to win.
Get that shit out your head. Like, get that shit out your head. Everybody want to win. Like Tom Brady. Like, he be in front of the camera. Yeah, I feel like we need to do this. And he get behind the scenes and be like, you see how we whoop these motherfuckers' ass, right?
Even Kevin Durant wants to win. And shout out to Kevin Durant. I'm pretty sure he watches the show, too.
I know Kevin Durant wants to win, Mike. Kevin Durant's not the problem, Mike. Kevin Durant's not the problem.
And on that note, we'll get out of here because we'll be going on and on.
We all know who the problem is. I said it over the summertime. I was like, if they don't get rid of him, it's going to be very problematic for them.